Hey guys, today I did a look that is kind of for Valentine's Day. Well, it is for Valentine's Day. It's kind of like pink and smoky at the same time, like pink and brown. And what I was going to do is I thought that I was going to do two Valentine's Day looks and do one that was kind of more pink and light and bleh, and then do one that was more like smoky and, you know. And then I thought I don't want to do two videos, so I'm going to put it together, and I like this look better anyways, so um, it's just a really, really hot pink on the lid, and then it kind of fades into a lighter pink, and then I have like a deep chocolate brown in the crease. And then of course I added some false lashes so that it's really flirty and nice. I think that this would be something that would be really nice for like a date or something at night on Valentine's Day. Or you could even wear it during the daytime. I'm not really one of those nighttime, daytime makeup gals. I'll wear my smoky eyes in the daytime. But yeah, this is kind of nice because it kind of has both aspects. It has the brightness of the pink, and then it has the really smoky brown. I really, really like this. I love pink, so this is right up my alley. Okay, so before I get started, I thought it was very important that I say a huge, ginormous, gigantic, humongous, do you say that? Big thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you to all of you guys that has subscribed, from those of you that were some of my first subscribers to those of you who have maybe just recently found my channel. I really, really appreciate all of you that, you know, you take the time to watch my videos and, you know, comment on them, and just that you guys are so nice. You know, I do these for you guys, and, you know, I'm really totally not even driven by subscribers. I mean, I never thought that I would get this many. But, you know, I just don't, that's just not why I do this. I would do this if I had, you know, 6 people watching my videos. It's a weird number. Anyways, I just really, really appreciate you guys. And I never thought that I would get to 1,000, much less 20,000. So I was absolutely floored. So I really, really appreciate all of you. And I just want to say thanks. So if you want to see how to do this, keep watching. Alright, so as a base, I'm going to apply the Benefit Cream Shadow in Honey Bunny. And I know this is different. I've never used this before. But I have been using it a lot prior to using it on a video, because I wanted to make sure that it was good stuff. And it really is. I'm just applying it with a fluffy brush. It's very similar to a MAC paint pot, but the formula itself is supposed to be non-creasing. It's kind of in between the shade of Painterly and Soft Ochre, which I like, because it's not as pink as Painterly and it's not as yellow as Soft Ochre, so good stuff. Alright, so first, using the Coastal Scents Original Matte and Satin palette, I'm going to take this super, super ridiculous bright hot pink, and I'm going to use that on a 252 brush, and I'm just going to dab that on the outer half of my lid. Stuff is super, super crazy bright. Alright, then I'm just going to turn my brush sideways and just take whatever's left on that kind of into the crease, just in that area. And then just take whatever's left again on the tip of the brush right up under my lower lash line and just kind of smudge it downward. Then with the other side of the brush, just kind of smear out that line so it's not so harsh. Alright, then I'm going to take a smaller brush and the pink that is on the same column, but it's 2 down, so here's the color we just used. There it is, right there. And to me, this is the prettiest light pink in the palette. To me, it has the best payoff. I'm putting that on a smaller brush, and I'm just going to dab that, kind of overlapping that pink all the way in. Alright, then I'm going to take my, I'm such a mess, I can't find anything, my Fascinating Eye Kohl, which is just the white, and I'm going to apply that right there to the inner area, and right there, and then just kind of star it out like that. And it's just going to brighten that inner area, especially when you're using pinks. That's why you don't want to go too far inward, because it can make you look tired, and it's a good idea to use something in there that's going to brighten it up. Then take a fluffy brush and just kind of smudge it out. Alright, now I'm going to take the lightest color in the palette, or the lightest cream shade, which is the one on the very top left. You can also use the one below it, or even, you know, a few down, depending on how light your skin tone is. And using just any kind of fluffy brush. This is just a 217. I'm just going to apply that right underneath my brow for highlight. And also right over where we smudged out that white liner. It's just going to make everything look really bright. Okay, now for the brown, I'm going to take this brown at the very bottom right, which is right next to that black. This is a really, really nice brown. It has really good payoff, and I'm going to take that on a 272 brush. And using that on the crease, I'm just going to dip the most color into the tip, tap off whatever's on there, and put the longest part, which is that kind of angled tip, right into the crease. And just kind of focus the most color on the outer edge. And go over that a few times. I'm not doing it in swirls or anything, I'm just going back and forth. And then I'm going to take it inward about halfway, right where those two pinks met. Right then I'm going to just kind of take whatever's left on the brush downward, connecting it to the lash line, so that you make a little soft V shape. Using this brush for the crease really just kind of gives you more control over the color. If you really wanted a more blended look, I mean, it's going to be blended anyways because we're going to use a different brush to blend it. This just places the color more precise. Alright, then just take a fluffy brush and blend it out. Just the outer, you just want to go around the outer edge of the color. You don't want to swirl it all together because we don't want to mess up that pink. Okay, then I'm going to take the same color and I'm going to use a smudge brush. This is one from Sephora. MAC makes one that's similar to this. And touch it right there to where the to where you applied that brown to connect to your lashes. And then pull it straight down to your lower lash line area. And that'll just kind of connect the color really nicely. If you're like me, your eyelashes will stick together. Now I'm just going to soften that out just a little bit by using the color in the very bottom right hand corner. If that's a little dark for you or looks a little orange on you, use the color right above it. Or you could just skip this step totally. Or not the color right above it if you're lighter. Use this color up here next to the silver. But I'm going to use this because this is pretty darn close to soft brown. And I'm just going to lightly go around that brown. Just on that outer part right there. Okay, so for liquid liner, I'm going to use my Carbon Black Liner Intense by L'Oreal. My favorite. Actually, this one is getting kind of dried out. I've used the crap out of it though, so I guess it's about time. But see, even when it gets old, it still works really well. Whereas most liquid eyeliners would not. So I'm just doing this since I'm going to use false lashes. I'll use this anyways, but I'm just going to kind of make my line slightly thicker. And wing it out slightly on the edges. Okay, so I've applied my lashes, and before I talk about anything else, I have got to tell you guys about the problems with these lashes. These are the number 36 lashes by MAC, and they're just not that great. The quality of them, it's just, to be honest, they're just not my favorite. I do like MAC lashes, and I'm not like a really big expert on false lashes because I hardly ever wear them. I really only wear them occasionally, like when I do videos on here or for a really super special occasion. And anyways, that said, I haven't tried a lot of them, but I do know that some of the MAC ones that I've tried are very good quality. These are not. On the video that I did last time with the Hayden look or whatever, I got a lot of comments because that first picture you could see the white kind of just like, I don't know if you can tell, just like that. But anyways, when I put them on, I thought it was just the glue, it'll dry. Well, then later I noticed the glue never dried, and, you know, or the glue did dry, but it's still white. What the heck is that? And So when I took them off, I really kind of like inspected them and checked them out. And the band to these lashes are kind of almost like a transparent, like, white. It's weird. It's like really thick where it should be thick and clear. It's thick and almost has a whitish tint to it. So that was really strange. So yeah, you can totally see each, you know, like in between each one. And that being said, I know you can just put liner over them. I don't like to do that. I've never had to do that with any other ones. So it kind of drove me a little bit crazy. But I have a really good tip, and it worked for this. Worked for these like a charm. So I'm going to show you. Also, it wasn't even that, it was just that the way they were bundled, like, I only wore these one other time for that other video, and, like, they're kind of in bundles, like, around the band, and, like, one little bundle would be flipping up, and the other one would be doing that, and it'd be like, bloop, 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 and you could move it all around, and don't like that. So, anyways, I definitely would not recommend these. I really like the shape of them, but, I really prefer lashes that are a little... Not sure if I don't like these at all. Alright, so what you can do to fix them instead of just taking your liquid liner and being like, and like going all across them, you can take a liner that has a sharp felt tip like this. I always forget the name, the Penultimate by MAC, the Rapid Black one. And just where the white is, you can kind of go in between and dab it. Or you can just kind of lightly, I like this because this formula is really thin, so I don't feel like I'm putting more over the line I've already made. I'm just touching the lashes only. So this whole thing just kind of drove me crazy with these, like, ugh. Anyways, see, it's very quick and it's done, and it looks super black now. Alright, so for my cheeks, I really wanted to do more pink, so I used my Coastal Scents blush palette, and I used this color right here, which is my favorite color in the palette. It's like a really pretty, like, cooler pink. And then I used this color, which is kind of like a neutral, I don't know, yeah. And I put the pink on, and then I kind of went over, like, the outer part and with that. I'll show you. So I just put the pink like that. I just swirled it. Don't go in too far. The apples of your cheeks are here. They're not here. So, not here. Here, not here. And then I got this other color right here and kind of just went over the outer edges. So it kind of deepens the color of your cheeks without like putting more of that bright pink on there. So it kind of darkened it up a little bit, but still kept the brightness. Then for my lips, I just filled them in with the cream stick liner in Sublime Culture. And then I put Plink over it, which is like a really nice pink. It's just a frosted, pretty pink. And those colors really aren't that similar, but because the liner is a little bit more on the brown side. But when you put them together, I think it looks really nice. So, thanks for everything, guys, and I'll talk to you very soon. Bye.